as the sun rises from the sunset.
Hey guys, listen, it's Sunday, it's meeting time. I was hit with a pleasant surprise. Guess who's giving the talk? My little brother. My little brother is giving the talk. I'm just going to do a quick peek. I'm probably not supposed to do this, but, well, I always don't do what I'm supposed to do. But anyway, listen, he's giving the talk right now. It just took place. We were ragging on each other in the beginning, as we were talking, but I'm going to let you get a little peek, YouTube family, of my little brother, Aaron Hambrick. Brother Aaron Hambrick giving the talk.
But what do other people continue to think? Or what does most of the world think when we think about this? Well, let's once again answer it by way of the Bible. Let's look at Exodus chapter 34, verse 6. Because some think that Jehovah will allow these individuals to go unpunished. But notice in verse 7, and we're going to look at the latter part, picking up at the B. But notice this where it says about Jehovah. It says, but he will by no means leave the guilty unpunished, bringing punishment for the error of fathers upon sons, and upon grandsons, upon the third generation, and upon the fourth generation. So it says Jehovah is helping us to appreciate here, or the book of Exodus, where Jehovah is that righteous judge, that he's going to denounce the wicked. He's going to go so far as go back to generations to correct those things that these family members have done. So when we think about the few scriptures that we've just considered, or the two scriptures, we see that the Bible has given us a clear understanding by the scriptures of how Jehovah is one, that he's a forgiving God. Secondly, that the wicked will not go unpunished. But however, these misconceptions have left many people feeling a distrust regarding Jehovah God, thinking that he's unloving, he's cruel, and he's harsh. But once again, we understand that Jehovah, by way of him carrying out his judgment, is going to clear and vindicate his great and holy name. So therefore, when we think back at the theme, Judgment Day, a time of fear of hope, what would you say? Well, before we answer that, we're going to consider three important key issues in our talk today. We're going to discuss about Jehovah's past judgments. We're going to talk about what they teach us. Secondly, we're going to talk about the coming day of judgment, and third, Judgment Day. But what I would like you to pay particular close attention to are the last two, the coming day of judgment and Judgment Day. How do we play a part in that? Well, let's look at this first topic, the first point of question. What do the past judgment teach us about Jehovah? Well, let's consider the flood in Noah's day. To make sense of why it's necessary for Jehovah to bring adverse judgment against those in Noah's day, when we think about those conditions, we've read the Bible account in Genesis chapter 6 about how violence rose and how these Nephilims, how those who forsook their position in heaven came down from heaven and had relations with the daughter of men. And what these relations produce? Well, it produced these.
Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to cut it off because I'm going to focus. I'm tired of holding it. There's some things I noticed in his delivery. He mimics my dad like so much. My dad, when he gave his talks, he would be like, today we are going to focus in on Jehovah. And I see it's not exaggerated like that, but he does that. I could totally do a much better job than he's doing. I could just totally do a much better job. Let me get back and listen to it. I'm going to give me some coffee so I don't fall asleep. But anyway, that's my little brother. General, out. Ow! Ow!